Hi, my name is Antoinette. I am one of the 144,000 chosen ones. How you doing, village? Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. This video right here is by special request. Grandma LaPearl Craft McGee instructed me to make this. I have specific instructions, all right? So I will be reading what I was told to say verbatim. And I was told to do this today and to post it today. So, you know, these folks know things that I don't know, and timing is usually crucial. That means there's something going on that they can see that they want to set the record straight on. So let's get it. All right, so though Cleo is not my birth mother, and I have completely divorced myself from said family, as well as my ex and his said family, all right? I was raised by Cleo's mother, foster mother. That's what this video is about. You saw the title, okay? So she has instructed me to set the record straight on a few things here because she's not liking. People seem to be confused. I don't know, I'm at home in my own little bubble, but apparently there's something going out there, either here in the 3D or in the cosmos or someplace that she wants cleared up. So let's get it, y'all. All right. So first of all, LaPearl ran a foster home in New Orleans, Louisiana. Okay. All of the children that were in the house with her were not her birth children. She wants me to clarify that. Okay. She also wants me to clarify that she considers her foster children to be very ungrateful because with the exception of one of her children, you all right, Sass? With the exception of one of her children, which was her daughter Pam, the rest of her birth children met their demise at the hand of these ungrateful foster children that she adopted. All right? So she wanted me to set the record straight. Okay, so first of all, Pam, who died of leukemia, was in fact her birth daughter and her only birth daughter. Okay? I asked Granny if there was any foul play as far as Pam's death, and she said no, Pam was just sick and she was weak and she did die of leukemia at a very young age. Okay? All right. Harold McGee, Mark Anthony McGee, and William Morris are Granny's birth sons. I'm going to say that again. Harold Ray McGee, Mark Anthony McGee, and William B. John Morris were LaPearl's birth sons. She only had one birth daughter. Right, Granny? Again, I'm following her instructions, specific notes, okay? Norman Morris, Cleo Johnson, Sylvia Peters, Patricia Williams, Sidney Morris. Now, some of them have birth last names now, of course. All right, so at the time that they were in the house with Granny, their names were Norman Morris, Cleo Morris, Sylvia Morris, Patricia Morris, and Sidney Morris. Okay? Now, whether or not, I didn't ask, I will pause and ask that question. Let me make a note so I don't forget. I'm going to ask the question whether or not these Morrises, since they all have the same last name, was this one family that Granny rescued, or was the names changed or what? All right, but anyway, back to what she wanted me to say. So, Norman, Cleo, Sylvia, Patricia, and Sidney have all worked to create the demise of Granny's birth children so that they could steal Granny's birth children's birthright. Her property, her money, her legacy. These ungrateful foster children playing with baneful magic, playing with poison and all kind of other nefarious things, caused the death of Granny's birth children, and they did it intentionally so that they could steal from Granny. They also caused Granny's death so they could steal from Granny. Ungrateful as hell. So she took their asses in, made her home their home, treated them like they were her own, and this is how they repaid her. And this is how they're still repaying her. Because even the things that she left to me, the things that were left to other people, these people feel like they're entitled to. The nerve. So I asked the question, why did Cleo, Sylvia, Patricia, and Sydney turn on Norman? It couldn't be because he was gay, because he was homosexual, because all of them are sleeping with the same sex in order to participate in this coven crap. So that didn't make any sense. So why were all of them turning on Norman? And the response was they turned on Norman because in order to participate in this sex cult, he would have had to have had sex with his sister Cleo, his sister Sylvia, his sister Patricia, and his brother Sidney, and he refused to do that. So even though he was gay, he still had his boundaries. I don't know why people think that's because people like the same sex, they don't have any boundaries. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. All right, so Norman had his boundaries, and his boundaries was, yes, I may be gay, but that don't mean I'm sleeping with y'all's asses. All right, so he didn't want to participate in any of the sex coven antics, and that's why they flipped on him, and they decided that he was dispensable. Is that it, Granny? Okay. All right. So I'm going to pause because I want to ask this question about whether or not this is all this. Well, you know what? We don't really have to pause, do we? All right, let's just get it. Clear, not as answer, spirit. Clear, not as answer, spirit. Granny, I'm channeling you and I'm doing your video. You did ask me to make this video, correct? Am I accurate that you only had 4 of these birth children? That only 4 of these are your children? Am I correct that Norman, Cleo, Sylvia, Patricia, and Sydney, these are not your children? These are not your children. They are foster. They are not your children. Thank you, Granny. They are foster children. Were these 5 already related, Granny? Did they come from the same family? Were these 5 already related? Did they all come from the same family? Okay, so this was a family of 5 that you rescued. Is that correct, Granny? This was a family of 5 that you rescued, foster children, and you took them all in? And I'll take it that you took them all in so that none of them would be separated from one another? Was that your rationale? You didn't want them to be separated from one another. See the love? So Granny, with her big heart, didn't want to separate these siblings, so she took it. She had 4 children of her own already, and she took in these 5 ingrates. And this is how they repaid her. Do I have it right, Granny? This is it. You took in these 5 ingrates, and their greedy asses turned on you, turned on your children. Do you see how the pendulum is swinging? Jesus, take the wheel. Thank you, Granny. Is there anything else that you want me to share about these ungrateful asses, Granny? Anything else that you wanted to be added to this video? Nothing else. Nothing else. But you want everybody to know that this is how they repaid you after you opened up your heart and opened up your home. They came in and killed your children and stole your wealth. Okay, Granny, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay, I got it. So again, she wanted this out. I don't know if it has anything to do with any of court cases or any probate cases that are pending at this time or anything like that. Because again, remember, my mail has been forwarded, intercepted, railroaded, stolen, all kind of things, dispatched to other places at the distribution level for some 25 years. So they wanted to make sure that I wasn't able to help with this at all. But Granny said, yes, I will absolutely be helping her with this. All right. I think that's all she wanted me to share. She wanted this information out. If she does come and say she wants me to add anything to this, then you guys know I will absolutely be back. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I was supposed to be including. Hang on, let me check. Let me look at my notes for the day. All right, one more thing before I go. Michael Morris, employee of Kaiser, or was an employee of Kaiser Permanente. Don't know if he still works there or not, don't care. I understand that you were one of many physicians who violated the HIPAA law, and you shared my medical information with your Mason friends. You're going to regret that. Again, we are no longer in high school. You have absolutely no business prying into my personal business, medical or otherwise. We are not in any form of competition. And you jackasses do not get to try to incorporate me or initiate me or put me up for any type of sacrifices in your bullshit organizations. If I say I'm not interested, then that means that I don't participate in any manner. And no goddamn body is going to force me to do so. So your dumb ass too will be locked up with the rest. In Village, I will be doing a indictment video number 2 because in addition to the 32 people that I have already named, I have already started another indictment list that I am currently working on, and it has quite a few people on it. Oh, I think I got the wrong binder. Yeah, I might be in the wrong binder right now. I have so many binders that I have started. But yes, I have started another indictment list, and I'll be doing a second indictment video because there's almost just as many people on this second list as there was on the first, which is just insane to me. Just insane. But what can I tell you? I told you it had been some 60 plus people that came against me. And since I'm able to name all of their names, that lets you know that I was not lying about the numbers. Again, they thought that it was going to be... Yeah, I'm in the wrong binder. I started a new binder already. This one was full. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back with an indictment number 2 video. And again, it's just as many people on the second list as it is the first one, which is why it's taking me a minute, because again, I have to communicate with Spirit and get the real information, the right information. Like I said, I don't come on here just on a whim. I try to track my facts, all right? And when these people tap me on my shoulder and start sharing information with me, even then I still do my research and make sure that I'm connecting the dots. So I must have at least 25 of these that are filled to the rim with notes and information and downloads from the various people who have been killed, from various situations, okay, that people want me to share, but everybody wants me to share it when they want me to share it. Like I said, I can't tell everything that I know. They let me know when. In order to do this video today, I actually had to pull out all of those binders and go back and find it because I had already gotten this download, I had already gotten this information, but I had not been given permission to share it. And again, I am obedient if I am nothing else. I don't want to piss these people off. Not at all, all right? They are not exactly in a happy mode right now. People have disrespected their dying wishes. People have disrespected their boundaries. People have taken them out of here for ridiculous reasons, and they are not exactly happy spirits. And I am trying to stay on the good side of them at all times. So again, I am only a messenger. I am only the vessel, okay? So people can be mad if they want to, but at the end of the day, this is my job and I am going to do it. I am not going to get on the other side of those people's anger or boundaries like some of these people have. It's not a game I'm willing to play, darling. I've been through enough already, okay? I'm tired of digging my way through concrete. It's like I've done my share, all right? So I'm supposed to be coasting at this point, and as long as I'm obedient, they promised me that I get to coast. So your girl gonna do just that. All right, Village. Not gonna hold you. Again, thank you for continuing to watch. Yes, as always, please continue to send me your prayers. All right. Yes, I really appreciate your energetic donations. Namaste. Love y'all.